Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball and it starts right now. Spencer Turnbull will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, his last one was kind of a train wreck. Wasn't able to get out of the second inning in his last start and took a loss. He's going to look to go a lot deeper into this one, hopefully to take some of that stress out of that bullpen so the bullpen doesn't have to bail him out again in the second inning.
Into the box is the veteran left-handed hitting Kenny Lofton as we're just about set for baseball.
The center fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Game time temperature just a tick under 50 this afternoon, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Into the box now, Omar Vizquel. In 13 at-bats in the series, he's collected 5 base hits. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Row. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The designated hitter, Larry Doby.
Digging in, Larry Doby. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
The 1-1 home. Belted high in the air out to left. Ranging back is Maben to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Indians nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Mike Clevenger is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
I know one thing, he looks a lot like Jacob deGrom until deGrom cut his hair, but this guy has really good stuff. Long, lanky guy, good sneaky fastball, low to mid 90s at time, a good assortment of curveballs and breaking balls to go along with it. quality pitcher who's made his name initially coming out of the bullpen, but he's carved a niche for himself as a starting pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Al Kaline stands in as he looks at ball one here. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Now here's the pitch.
Hey!
Grounded to first. Santana's got it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
At the plate, Harold Castro. Past history with Mike Clevenger. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside. 3-0 now. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Coming to the plate now, Ty Cobb. With 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series, he's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
2-0 now. Castro stands at first with 1 out. 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Santana is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 4th, the shortstop, Alan Trammell.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. Lindor is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. Still no score. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First offering on its way. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. A high fastball is in there.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is it. The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. Only 1 hit in 11 at-bats for the series so far. And the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he misses. Ball 4.
That is fifth. The right fielder, number 30, Tyler.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cobb comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 24, Domingo Santana.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Santana.
So now Carlos Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. One and 0. Here it is. Right side, but it's well foul. The 1-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with the 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Fouled off. Payoff pitch on its way. Belted high and deep into right center. Racing back the center fielder. Still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Second home run early in the year. And the Indians move in front now 3-0.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was one strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently it's strike 1, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 3 runs already home here. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 3-0 in favor of the Tribe. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Past history with Mike Clevenger. He's just 2 for 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard towards center, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a fourth-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Cabrera leads off first with one away. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santana is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Batting it, the catcher, Austin Romine.
Now at the plate, Austin Romine. Past history with Mike Clevenger. He's a .333 hitter. He's set. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Two out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum lays off 1-0, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. One and one.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And it's fouled away. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Tigers strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Back back to the top of the order now. And standing in is the veteran center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. 1-1, here it comes.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Softly hit out to short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Into the box, Omar Vizquel, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the 0-1.
That's out.
Vizquel is truly an elite level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell his pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step quickness, soft hands,
and he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Now that designated hitter, Larry.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Larry Doby. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Lofton at second with 2 down. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. He's set and the pitch.
0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
That's ball 2.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They lead it 3-0. Next for the Tigers, Al Kaline. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. And the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Perez recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Kaline is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Into the box now, Harold Castro. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cobb.
At the plate now, Ty Cobb fouled away. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 delivery.
0-1. 1-1.
Hit down the line at first. Gloved by Santana. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Tigers are shut down there. They trail it here 3-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Indians.
Now at the plate,
the right
Tyler
fielder,
Naquin.
Number 30, Tyler Naquin.
First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo Santana.
Striding in, Domingo Santana. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. Clips it behind his back. And he's safe. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's Carlos Santana now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Santana stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year of coming through with clutch hits at the right time to put his team on top or come back in some big games. He leads the team in RBIs as he approaches the final push towards free agency.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Line towards center field. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. And And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Daniel Norris answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So now to the plate, Roberto Perez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
In now, Kenny Lofton, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Two and 0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And a relay to the plate. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Standing in now, Omar Vizquel. A ball and no strikes. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Called strike on the change. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Three balls and a strike to Vizquel.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Cobb is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Larry Doby.
Digging in once again, Larry Doby. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. Santana blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First offering on its way. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Lofton on second. Doby at first. 2 out in the inning. And there's ball 1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 home.
Hey, 2.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Indians 6 and the Tigers nothing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alan Trammell. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Pitch on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
Yeah. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's 3 balls and a strike to Hall of Famer Alan Trammell.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
3-2.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ball 1.
And it's 1-1. Scope, who's nicknamed Mamba, this is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
The 2-1. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 2-2 offering.
Account full.
Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
That'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Comes set and the 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that misses inside 1-0. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Vizquel picks it up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Tigers leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. All set for the start of the inning. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Popped him up. Goodrum has a play. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 30, Tyler Naquin.
One man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. First offering on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
At the plate, Domingo Santana, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Maben, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The first baseman.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Stepping in now, Carlos Santana, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-1. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. This is foul right side. Again, a 1-2. Line toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 7-0.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A bullet to first base.
The center fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Digging in and looking for more, Kenny Lofton. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The bat,
Boy, talking about being an impact guy in today's game, that RBI base hit right there gives him 3 RBIs on the day, D-Row.
Yeah, I remember sitting on the bench talking to Chipper Jones. He wanted to always put a biscuit in a basket. This guy's got 3 of them.
Into the box, Omar Vizquel, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Designated hitter, Larry Doby.
In now, Larry Doby. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
Santana at third. Lofton at second. Vizquel on at first with 2 down. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 8 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Austin Roman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Austin Romine is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Here it comes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Count is 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nico Goodrum.
Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. Still going back. See you later. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
At the plate now, Al Kaline. And he puts it on the ground to second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Digging in now, Harold Castro. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Tigers able to claw one back on the strength of this solo shot. We're through 5 here this afternoon. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Standing in now, Francisco Lindor. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Count is 1-2 now. And he struck him out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He grounds it sharply to third. He's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The right fielder, number 30, Tyler Naquin.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tyler Naquin, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes a cold strike 1.
1-1.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And he got him. Indians go down 1-2-3, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. So striding forward now, Ty Cobb. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
In now, Alan Trammell, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And there's a base hit on the line. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Jonathan Schoop. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Aaron Savali is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 43, Aaron Savali.
Miguel Cabrera will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Cobb, the runner at third. Trammell at second with 1 away. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Cameron Maybin waits on deck. Second and third here, 1 man out. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ready for another shot now, Cameron Maybin. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-2 game.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Into the box, Austin Romine. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Naquin's under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Ready once again, Nico Goodrum. He went deep last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ball 1.
Outside.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
We got full count.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters. Tigers get one here on 2 hits in the inning. 7th inning coming up. It's the Indians 8 and the Tigers 2. New inning set to get underway. Now to the plate, Domingo Santana trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Santana.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Digging in, Carlos Santana singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Drilled on the ground to short. Trammell brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Ready now, Roberto Perez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to the right. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. Down in order go the Tribe, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Al Kaline. He was a ground out victim last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Here's the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's off the plate.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside and miss it.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Now back, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Stepping in now, Harold Castro, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Left side, but well foul. Kaline on at first, nobody out. Clips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate now, Ty Cobb, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Now a drive out to left center field. Kaline is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
The batter, number 3.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Nick Whitgren takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Nick Whitgren.
So now to the plate, Alan Trammell, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan. Go!
So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Whitgren offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope, that's the ball.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter, or he's setting him up to go down and away.
The count now at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
2 outs here with a runner at third. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 8-3. Rony Garcia will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Stepping in, Kenny Lofton. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Number 7, Kenny Lofton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Full count. 3-2.
Omar Vizquel will be next. Hit in the air to right field. K-line is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Standing in, Omar Vizquel, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
In now, Larry Doby, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. One-0 count. Here it is.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the belt, the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Standing in now, Francisco Lindor. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Kyle Funkhauser comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Funkhauser.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Lindor, the runner at second with one away. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here now the 2-2.
I got a full count.
Tyler Naquin waits on deck. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
So here's Tyler Naquin. Swung on but fouled off to the left. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Still only one out in the inning. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Three and 1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Full count. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Maben is there. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo Santana.
Ready for another chance? Domingo Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Tribe lead this one 11-3. So digging in now, Miguel Cabrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Miguel Cabrera.
Here's the pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The 0-1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Swing and a liner, but foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Stepping in, Cameron Maybin. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, upstairs.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Nope. 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Pitch on the way.
The count is 3-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. Ramirez is there. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Now batting.
Well, you can't fault the effort by the first baseman there. He did his best to make the save, stretching to his backhand side. He just can't quite close the glove on it, so it'll go down as a throwing error.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Austin Romine. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Popped him up. Lindor is calling for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly
Now
what they
batting,
wanted out of that
the third
pitch up in the
baseman,
zone. They
Nico.
took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Coming to the plate now, Nico Goodrum. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
That one's in there. 3-1.
I got 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Vizquel onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One left for Detroit, and it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Plate, Carlos Santana. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Chopped to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Stepping into the box, Roberto Perez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Cleveland, the center fielder, Kenny Lofgren.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Kenny Lofton. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nope. And he takes ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Cabrera has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Indians on top, 11-3. Stepping into the box, Al Kaline starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey! The count's 0-2.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lofton is there. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Castro. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
This is popped up, and no one will track it down. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Shaw.
Tigers down to their final out here. And here comes the Georgia Peach, Ty Cobb. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Two and 0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this contest. Cleveland took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Clevenger takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Spencer Turnbull permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 11 runs, 16 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Tigers, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.